What's going on, guys? I would like to cordially invite you to a party, and that is the hashtag JJ Abrams is over party. Now, before we get started, I'm sure that as we scroll through Twitter, looking at people who are bashing on JJ Abrams, we're going to see a couple spoilers probably for The Rise of Skywalker if you care about being spoiled for that film. So fair warning, that's not the point, but I'm sure we're going to see some as we scroll through. Secondly, although I do think JJ Abrams is a hack and I despise a lot of what he makes, or a lot of what he writes, I should say, I think that, I hated Force Awakens. I hated the world building in that because there was effectively none. I thought the characters were shallow. I thought it was a remake of A New Hope. I thought that he gave us this base. It was a house of cards that was going to fall down. And that's what it was. With that being said, a lot of other people deserve a lot of blame other than JJ Abrams, primarily Kathleen Kennedy and Bob Iger. So let's not get that lost when we're watching everyone. While we're watching the fandom finally being united like everybody wanted. Of course, it's united against JJ Abrams and The Rise of Skywalker. But let's see what people are saying. So hashtag JJ Abrams is over party. Let's just take a look. Mara Jade woke up to this JJ Abrams is over party, and yes, it is the Rotten Tomatoes. When the biggest Disney Star Wars shills are giving it less than glowing reviews, then you know The Rise of Skywalker is in trouble. And that's John Campea and Brian Young. Let's see. I don't effing care if JJ Abrams says otherwise. Ben Solo never died, and Rey never spent the rest of her miserable life alone on a desert planet. After they kissed, they recovered the Falcon, get married, and had 3 children. Hashtag JJ Abrams is over party. And look at this dude. This dude's account says Raylo. He's a Raylo stan. Like, these are people that are, this is not fandom menace people. There are a couple, you saw a couple that I went through, but the people that started this hashtag that really got this going throughout the night last night, it wasn't the fandom menace. It was the fans of The Last Jedi, fans of Disney Star Wars. That's who this was. So they absolutely hate what he did with The Rise of Skywalker because he's undoing the work from The Last Jedi. Oh no. Dan and Dave, we ruined a story 8 years in the making. No one can do worse. JJ about to ruin a story over 40 years old again. Hold my lightsaber. Hashtag JJ Abrams is over party. Can we all agree that Star Wars episodes 7, 8, and 9 are not part of canon and never happened? Thanks. Hashtag JJ Abrams over party. God. A lot of people saying fans shouldn't be so negative. I got shit on for years about Raylo, about liking The Last Jedi, about liking a female protagonist, so I think I can be a little negative. The Rise of Skywalker is bullshit, and so is Ben's fate. Hashtag Ben Solo deserved better. Hashtag JJ Abrams over party. That's what I mean. It's not fandom menace people that are doing this. We're kind of spreading it and celebrating it a little bit, but it's people that wanted to like this so badly, that wanted a continuation of The Last Jedi. Dear Star Wars, I would really like you to understand what you did with this story. Hashtag Ben Solo deserved better. I deserve better. JJ Abrams is over. Wow. Oh man, this is me. This is a response that I had to Mahler. Raylos and Antis teaming up for hashtag JJ Abrams over party. Exactly. This is what effing happened with Game of Thrones. The ending ruined the rewatch value. How can I watch Han and Ben knowing what happens? How can I watch The Force Bonds or Crate? The Rise of Skywalker actually ruined Star Wars for me. I can't ever watch it again knowing what happens. Hashtag JJ Abrams over party. Again, I can't watch The Force Bonds. I can't watch Han and Ben. I can't watch Crate. A Last Jedi fan. People who like The Last Jedi didn't like The Rise of Skywalker. People who love the originals will not end up liking The Rise of Skywalker. People who love the prequels will end up not liking The Rise of Skywalker. This is where the fun begins. Hashtag JJ Abrams is over party. Now this, I can support this. Hold on, let me like and retweet that right now. If you need a better Ben Solo, read about my boy Jason Solo. Hashtag JJ Abrams is over party. And that is a great one. This dude is posting spoilers. I'll talk about Jason in a second. This guy's posting spoilers. Get it? Anakin Skywalker, the chosen one. The one that restored balance to the Force. Don't forget his name. His name is Anakin Skywalker. JJ Abrams over party because he thinks the Emperor survived this. Hashtag JJ Abrams over party. People are now realizing JJ is just as much of a hack as Ryan Johnson. TLJ shitters are even getting a taste of that subversion they claim to love so much too. Laughing my ass off delicious. Yeah. Yeah, here's a good one. JJ, Kathleen, and Bob trying to figure out who to blame now that everyone hates Star Wars. JJ Abrams over party. Everyone just looking at each other. Man, that's good. But you know, the fandom does. Everybody wanted the fandom to be united. So many people were asking for that. All they wanted was a united fandom again. And it does seem like that much at least has been accomplished. Not everyone's always going to be on the same side of everything, but a lot of people not liking what is going on with this movie, even if they haven't seen it yet, even if it's just the leaks, not liking it. Now, somebody brought up there Jason Solo, and that is the true son of Han and Leia, no doubt, along with his twin sister Jaina from the expanded universe. And I think that this is such an excellent opportunity for the expanded universe, because you have people now, we've seen it after The Last Jedi, you know, the past several months at least, since I've become active and started a YouTube channel, I've seen a lot of people getting into the expanded universe because they're so disappointed with what Disney gave us with their sequel trilogy. Now, however, there's a bigger opportunity because even more people are going to be disappointed by this lackluster finale that just screwed up everything. And I think that getting into the expanded universe now, if you haven't before, is a great moment. It's a great moment to do it. If you want Star Wars that feels like Star Wars, if you want good continuation of George Lucas's story that does honor to these legacy characters and honor to their sacrifice, the expanded universe. If you want to see Han and Leia actually, you know, raise their children, if you want to see Han stick to all those character developments that he went through in the original trilogy, if you don't want to see him revert back and be a deadbeat dad, if you want to see him be a father and a husband and a leader, read the expanded universe. If you want to see Luke Skywalker, who, although he is uncertain, although he didn't receive like the full training that he probably should have, he doesn't know how to train Jedi. He doesn't know what he's doing. You know, he has to go through these struggles of uncertainty, of figuring his way. Even through that, he keeps hope. And he does train the next generation of Jedi. And it's not all good. It's not all roses. But he weathers through it. He has hope. He is Luke Skywalker. And he restarts the Jedi Order. The new Jedi Order that goes on to do fantastic things. You get to see their descendants. And instead of getting killed off in terrible ways and the legacy ending, you get to see the descendants of Luke, the descendants of Han and Leia, go off and become their own people and do great heroic things in their own right, regardless of their last name. And I think that the expanded universe is in for a boom very soon. You know, and if you are interested in the expanded universe, hit me up. You know, I do read the comments. I'm not able to respond to maybe all of them, but if you want to get an answer, definitely DM me on Twitter. My link to Twitter is below. I might not get to it fast, but I will get to it. I'll try to answer your questions if you have a question on where to start in the expanded universe. Or you can actually check out, I'll put a video right there that is an old video I did about how to get started in the expanded universe. But that's kind of a tangent. But with that being said, the fandom is united once again against JJ. But what do you guys think? I want to know your thoughts about the hashtag JJ Abrams over party. Do you think that he's getting too much blame for this? Do you think that it should be maybe a little more spread out between, you know, Kathleen Kennedy is over party, Bob Iger is over party? Because I think those two individuals had a lot to do with what we got as well. Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, hashtag it with The Rise of Skywalker, and hashtag JJ Abrams is over party. And I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching, everyone. And a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.